Hi everybody, today I'm breaking down one of my favorite loops out of the pack that we dropped today. The pack is called Armonici and it contains 30 melodic loops. I made the pack together with my cousin who's a guitarist and composer. You can get the pack by subscribing to our website. And if you subscribe now, you're not only getting the loops pack, but you also get the guitar kit, which is a sample pack that we released some time ago, which contains over 100 sounds. So yeah, check the link in the description, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. This is how the loop sounds. So we started off by recording my cousin's electric guitar. So after isolating the part of the melody that I liked the most, I cloned it and I time shift the second version a little bit. After that, I assigned both of the tracks to two different mixer channels, and I panned the very first guitar to the left by 50% and I panned the second one to the right by 50%. I did that to spread the sound in the stereo field. So if you listen closely to the recording, you can notice my cousin's fingers touching the strings of the guitar. I kind of wanted to highlight that. So what I did is I routed the guitar signal to another channel. I used this gate to try to isolate those artifacts that I was talking about. The kilohertz gate is perfect because it has this flip function. So it will operate in reverse by only letting out what's below the threshold. I used half-time on it, through Cheap Anomatic to get the sound moving in the stereo field, a very light delay, and the final EQ. Once I've done that, I routed everything to a bus, which I called tape. I used an additional half-time on it with the mix knob around 47%. I then have a kilohertz 4-moon filter, and I'm automating both the X and Y parameters. With these automations that you see right here, they are very steppy and rhythmic, and I made it this way to make the whole thing more groovy, following a rhythmic structure instead of being random. That's how it sounds. Right after, I have a J37 by Wave, and I'm cranking in the input to trigger the saturation, and I'm also using the slap delay function. What I'm doing next is I'm using the pitch shifter from Kilohertz. I'm using it to add an harmonic layer to my entire buzz. As you can see, the mix knob is turned almost all the way down. And what I'm doing, and you can see it by following this pink automation right here, is I'm automating the pitch adjustment in order to introduce some melodic variation. Next, I added the second guitar that we recorded. Other than a very simple EQ, I don't have anything but this pitcher because of this 4-moon function right here. I use that a lot, especially together with automations. And next, I routed my new channels to our good old tape bus, which I talked about before. So now it sounds like this. The very last thing I added is this electric piano, which is from Lounge Lizard Session. The only thing I did to this piano is I routed it to the same channel of the guitar. So it's going through the same effects chain that I created for my guitar. And with the effects on, it sounds like this. Yeah, the last thing I did is I bounced the master in place and I stretched it down by 4 semitones. That's how the final melody sounds like. Once again, if you want to get access to our loops together with a sample pack that contains over 100 sounds, make sure to check out the link in the description. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Ciao!